Have you ever wondered how one man, without speaking a single word on screen, managed to make the whole world laugh, cry, and think at the same time? Today, we're diving into the incredible life and personality of Charlie Chaplin, a man whose story is far more inspiring than most people realize. Stay with me until the end, because what made Charlie Chaplin extraordinary wasn't just his talent, it was the way he turned pain into purpose. Charlie Chaplin was born on April 16, 1889, in London, England. His childhood was nothing like the glamorous life people often imagine. He grew up in extreme poverty. His father was absent for most of his life, and his mother struggled with illness. There were days when Charlie didn't know where his next meal would come from. At one point, he even lived in a workhouse and an orphanage. Many people would have given up after experiencing such hardships, but Charlie did something different. He transformed every painful experience into motivation. As a child, he discovered that making people laugh gave him hope. Every smile he created felt like a victory against the struggles surrounding him. He realized that humor had the power to heal not only others but also himself. This simple discovery shaped the rest of his life. One of the most fascinating things about Charlie Chaplin was his incredible determination. Success didn't arrive overnight. Before becoming famous, he performed in small theater groups and traveled from place to place, working tirelessly to improve his skills. Every performance taught him something new. Every failure became another lesson. When silent films became popular, Charlie created a character that would become one of the most recognizable figures in history, the Tramp. With his small mustache, bowler hat, oversized shoes, cane, and unique walk, this character looked funny on the outside, but had a heart full of kindness and hope. The Tramp represented millions of ordinary people struggling to survive in a difficult world. That's why audiences immediately connected with him. What made Charlie Chaplin different from other comedians wasn't just his ability to make people laugh. He understood human emotions deeply. In many of his films, laughter and sadness existed together. One moment people were laughing uncontrollably, and the next they found themselves wiping away tears. This emotional balance became his greatest strength. Charlie believed that comedy should have meaning. Instead of creating jokes simply for entertainment, he used humor to talk about poverty, injustice, loneliness, unemployment, and social inequality. He showed that comedy could also inspire change. One of his greatest personality traits was resilience. No matter how difficult life became, he never allowed obstacles to define him. Even when critics doubted him or governments questioned his work, he continued creating films that reflected his values. He believed that truth and creativity were more important than popularity. Another remarkable quality was his perfectionism. Charlie wasn't only an actor. He wrote scripts, directed films, produced movies, edited scenes, and even composed music for many of his productions. He wanted every detail to be perfect. Sometimes he repeated the same scene dozens, or even hundreds of times, until he felt it captured exactly the emotion he wanted. While others saw this as exhausting, Charlie believed greatness lived in the smallest details. His creativity had no limits. Without advanced technology or special effects, he created unforgettable scenes using only expressions, movement, timing, and imagination. His body language became a universal language that people from every country could understand without translation. Charlie Chaplin also possessed remarkable emotional intelligence. He observed people carefully. He noticed how they walked, smiled, worried, celebrated, and suffered. He transformed ordinary human behavior into unforgettable cinematic moments. His understanding of emotions made his characters feel real. Despite becoming one of the world's biggest stars, Charlie never forgot his humble beginnings. He remembered what it felt like to be poor, hungry, and ignored. This empathy remained visible throughout his work. His films always gave dignity to ordinary people. One of his most courageous moments came when he created The Great Dictator, at a time when many people were afraid to criticize powerful leaders. Charlie openly mocked dictatorship and stood against hatred and oppression. His famous speech about humanity, freedom, kindness, and peace remains one of the most powerful speeches ever delivered in cinema history. It reminded the world that technology without compassion is dangerous, and power without humanity leads to destruction. Charlie Chaplin often shared wisdom through simple words. One of his most famous quotes is, "A day without laughter is a day wasted." This sentence isn't just about laughing, it's about appreciating life despite its challenges. He believed happiness wasn't something we find after solving every problem. Sometimes happiness is what gives us the strength to keep solving them. Another beautiful lesson from Charlie's life is that success isn't measured by wealth alone. Although he became incredibly famous and successful, his greatest achievement was touching millions of hearts across generations. Even today, decades after his passing, children and adults continue watching his films and finding joy in them. Charlie also understood failure. He experienced disappointments, criticism, and controversy throughout his career. Yet he never allowed failure to become his identity. Instead, he treated every setback as preparation for something greater. This mindset separated him from many talented people who quit too early. His confidence wasn't based on arrogance. It came from preparation. He practiced constantly, studied his craft, and believed that consistent effort would eventually produce extraordinary results. This lesson remains relevant for anyone chasing a dream today. Another inspiring aspect of Charlie's personality was his independence. He wanted creative freedom, so he became deeply involved in every stage of filmmaking. Rather than depending entirely on others, he learned multiple skills. This allowed him to protect his artistic vision and create films exactly as he imagined them. Charlie Chaplin's life also teaches us that appearance doesn't define greatness. The little Tramp looked poor, awkward, and ordinary, yet inside, he possessed courage, kindness, optimism, and resilience. Through this character, Charlie reminded audiences never to judge people by how they look. Perhaps the greatest secret behind Charlie Chaplin's lasting success was authenticity. He never tried to copy anyone else. He created his own style, trusted his instincts, and stayed true to his vision even when others disagreed. In today's world, where many people chase trends, Charlie's originality feels more valuable than ever. If we apply his lessons to our own lives, we discover something powerful. Difficult beginnings don't determine difficult endings. Pain can become strength. Failure can become education. Kindness can become influence. And laughter can become healing. Every successful person faces challenges. The difference is that some people allow problems to stop them, while others use those same problems as fuel. Charlie Chaplin belonged to the second group. His story proves that determination, creativity, discipline, and compassion can transform even the hardest life into an extraordinary legacy. Today, millions recognize Charlie Chaplin as one of the greatest entertainers in history, but perhaps he should also be remembered as one of the greatest examples of resilience. He taught us that true strength isn't about never falling. It's about getting back up with a smile every single time. As you reflect on Charlie Chaplin's incredible journey, ask yourself one question. What challenge in your own life could become the beginning of your greatest success. Sometimes the obstacle standing in front of you isn't there to stop you. It's there to reveal how strong you truly are. Charlie Chaplin's story continues to inspire people because it speaks to something universal. Every person experiences struggle. Every person seeks hope. Every person wants to be understood through laughter, compassion, and courage. Charlie reminded the world that humanity is our greatest strength. If this story inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs a little motivation today. And if you enjoy videos that uncover the lives, personalities, and success secrets of legendary people, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next inspiring story. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.